Hi, I'm Mary and I'm one of the account executives here at Lantum. I'm excited to tell you about how our workforce management platform can completely transform the way that you manage your primary care staffing. I'll go through what Lantum is, what makes Lantum different to other platforms, how it improves staffing while saving time and money, and how other organisations across the NHS are using Lantum and what they think. At Lantum, we revolutionise how your system manages your workforce. As you know, making sure all clinical shifts are filled with the right people is often an ineffective and time-consuming process. Rotas are run through spreadsheets and WhatsApp groups that add to your staff's administrative burden and make collaboration almost impossible. But with Lantum's connected scheduling platform, that's a thing of the past. Lantum is the only platform to deliver truly connected scheduling by combining a rota tool, a staff bank, and a clinician network all in one. It's a single destination for you to source, share, and schedule all staff across your ICS, and for your staff to enjoy greater flexibility and control by managing their own schedules from their phone. Lantum has been creating efficiencies in primary care for 9 years. Today, there are over 2,500 practices, 260 PCNs, and more than 6 ICSs for whom we have launched system-wide banks. When we ask those organisations why they choose Lantum, they tell us there are 2 main reasons which go beyond time and cost saving. First, it's because our technology is simple to use, and it does what they need it to do. We've evolved our platform in partnership with clients to make sure it suits how the NHS truly works. So whether you're a doctor checking your rota or a rota manager filling a shift, you can do what you need to do quickly and easily from anywhere. The second reason organisations choose us is because Lantum sets systems up for total transformation. Instead of being a short-term fix for part of the problem, Lantum is really a future-proof solution providing long-term value, with one centralised tool for all staffing and scheduling for your entire workforce. So your ICS will have the infrastructure that it needs in order to meet challenges and anything that the future might bring. For example, Greater Manchester initially built a bank of 500 GPs, but now has a fully multidisciplinary bank of over 3,000 staff and has been using Lantum to launch new services in response to COVID-19. In other words, Lantum offers a better way of working without any headaches. But how do we do that? Experience has shown us that the best way to help your organisation succeed is to connect you to your entire workforce, be that salaried or sessional staff, clinical or non-clinical, and allow you to schedule these staff across your entire system. We also know that you can save even more time and money when you manage the entire staffing process in one place. That's why Lantum is that end-to-end solution that takes care of everything, from shift planning all the way through to payment. Here's how it works. It starts with the rota tool, which makes it quick and easy to create schedules in just a few clicks. Set it up so multiple administrators can have full visibility of the same live rota in real time. This is vital when staff are being shared across a network, meaning there's no more clashes or duplications. Once you have your rota, we help you to quickly see where your gaps are. But to fill them, you need the right staff. And that's where the digital staff bank comes in. Organisations can build their own multidisciplinary staff bank and also come together to create shared banks at PCN, Federation, or ICS level. ICSs like Kent and Medway were delighted that Lantum could be used as a storage of governance documents, creating a digital staff passport, making flexible working and staff sharing standard across their system. Once the bank is live, you can sit back and watch it grow as more and more staff sign up. Unlike with other platforms, there are no extra fees for adding additional staff or staff types to the bank. Once your staff bank is live, you can start sharing staff seamlessly between organisations in a way that has never been possible before. This is invaluable when it comes to deploying shared ARS staff and running integrated services. For example, Dorset ICS used Lantum to launch and fully staff their brand new integrated urgent care service, where workers came together from the acutes, the community provider, primary care, and the ambulance service. So how do you connect all of these staff to shifts? Well, you can either schedule your preferred staff member in directly or post a shift to your bank and let the clinicians come to you. And the clinicians do come. At Sutton GP Federation, for example, 96% of shifts consistently get at least one application. And as an extra clinical safety net, in case your bank can't fill your shift, you also have access to Lantum's network of over 30,000 locums nationwide. That's the UK's largest network of vetted primary care clinicians. Lantum is so popular with clinicians because our platform automates their invoices, timesheets, and pension forms. And as one GP told us, that means no more Sunday afternoons spent doing admin. Our unique Rocket Pay service also guarantees that they'll get paid for their work within 24 hours, instead of waiting weeks, keeping them happier and making your ICS a more attractive place to work. And it's not just clinicians who save time on admin. On average, organisations reduce admin time by 40% with Lantum. And here's how. We carry out clinical governance checks and store verified documents in each staff member's profile, so your teams don't need to check them before every booking. We save even more time with our consolidated invoices. No matter how many locum staff you're managing, you only ever pay one invoice. And Lantum also automatically notifies staff members of any schedule changes, so there's no need to make calls or send emails. Beyond the front line, Lantum has strategic benefits too. We help you to align to NHS England's directives for system-wide collaboration and flexible working. Lantum also eliminates the need for expensive recruitment agencies, reducing spend and freeing up budget for other areas. Greater Manchester saved 4.3 million in agency fees alone in the first year. You also get access to a real-time reporting suite of analytics. We can provide reporting on any areas that are important to you, helping you interpret the data so you have a complete picture of staff usage and can make informed decisions, whether it's addressing a shortage of a particular staff type or tracking spend. Let's take a look at the difference this all makes for the organisations that are using it. The COVID-19 vaccination programme is a great example of how Lantum helps systems to mobilise and organise the workforce efficiently. At the start of the vaccination programme, our customers were under huge pressure to launch new services at record speed, including scheduling multiple staff types across organisational boundaries. And Lantum made it possible for them to do it. In total, we helped clients to set up 100 vaccination sites. We onboarded over 9,000 vaccinators, and rotas were fully booked within a matter of days. It didn't just make the seemingly impossible task a lot easier, it made it a lot less stressful, taking weight off the people on the front line. One rota manager said that the influx of applications to fill vaccination shifts meant she couldn't stop grinning. Another said that vaccination programs are huge projects, and without Lantum, it would have been ridiculously hard. I'm sure you could appreciate how much of a difference this makes to staff well-being. Outside of vaccinations, our clients are always expanding how they use Lantum. For example, Greater Manchester leveraged the on-demand workforce to build resilience during the COVID-19 pandemic. But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear the difference that Lantum makes straight from the people who are using it.
An important partnership is developing between our Dorset Health and Care system and Lantum as a key enabler to develop a new way of working together. As an integrated care system, we're talking about how we join up care together. And this means that we need to have a highly mobile workforce that is enabled to work where their skills are needed most.
Lantum for me has provided a transparent, up-to-date, efficient system. The main benefit is that everyone is seeing the same rota at the same time, in real time. I'm hoping and excited that this may get rolled out into the rest of the NHS and other people have the potential to use such a great app.
I've been doing the lung health checks and I use Lantum to book my shifts. I found it really easy. I like the way that Lantum acknowledge that your shift is confirmed, and also when you've done a shift they send you a confirmation.
I found it quick, simple, very easy to use. I have the app on my phone, which means I can access it at work quickly between patients or on breaks.
It's a reliable system that does what it says on the tin. It's just there, it's there in the background, and I know that come day or night, if I need to access information, I can just log on and it's there.
Lantum were an engaged, excited and keen team.
So yeah, thumbs up to Lantum, thank you.
It's great to hear what a difference Lantum is making to the people who are already using it. So I've told you about the technology and features that make Lantum different from any other platform. But another thing that makes our connected scheduling platform so effective is the support you receive from our team day in, day out. From day one, you'll have your own launch manager to get you up and running as quickly as possible. And given that more than half of the practices in the country already have a Lantum account, you could be ready to launch in just a matter of days, not months. And we'll also provide expert marketing support and training to help drive rapid uptake amongst your practices and clinicians. After the launch, you'll then have a dedicated account manager who'll be in touch regularly to support you, to interpret your data, and help you make the most out of the platform. You'll also have ongoing help from our amazing customer support team, so your entire system, from your administrators to workforce leads, can get any help they need whenever they need it. Thank you so much for letting me tell you why Lantum is being chosen time and time again by ICSs across the country. If you have any questions or you'd like to start the journey to transform your workforce, please send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.